Welcome in to the greatest channel of all time, Cozy's Ghost Adventures. Today I want to read you a story about someone named Buzz. Do you guys know who this is? We're going to find out. We're going to read the story. Let's dive into it. Alright. Here's a spooky, yet funny alien abduction tale starring our friend named Buzz. Buzz was the kind of girl who thought she had life all figured out. She worked at a car dealership in a small town. She spent her weekends watching football with the love of her life. And her biggest fear was missing out on the best deals during Black Friday because she likes to fill her house up with crafts materials. But guess what, guys? But one night, that all changed. In the most unexpected way you could ever imagine. It started like any other evening for Buzz. She was lounging on the couch, munching on nachos. She was watching a rerun of the Twilight Zone marathon. Suddenly, her TV screen flickered, and went blank. Just like that. Just as she reached to adjust the antenna, yes, Buzz still had an old school antenna from back when she was working for the people at the diner. Yes, she did have that antenna. The room got eerily quiet after that. Then, a bright light filled the room. Uh-oh, not again, Buzz muttered, rubbing her eyes, thinking it was just a weird signal glitch on her old antenna. But, no, the light was still there. The light was still there, guys. Her curiosity piqued. Buzz opened the door, only to be instantly blinded by a massive beam from the sky above. Before she could even say, "I swear I paid the cable bill," Buzz was lifted off her feet and sucked up into the air. Snap of a finger. Her nachos, which she had been holding just moments before, fell to the ground with a dramatic splat, as if they too had given up on her. Buzz found herself aboard a strange aircraft / spacecraft, surrounded by beings with heads like large bulbous mushrooms. Hello! And eyes that seemed a little bit too big for comfort, if you know what I'm saying. One of them, who appeared to be the leader, approached Buzz and said in a booming voice, "We have to come to study the species of the humanoids." Buzz, looking confused as all hell, and still in her pajamas, wearing the Dallas Cowboys pajamas, scratched her head. Wait. I thought you guys were like me. Like probing people and doing all that weird stuff. You just want to study me, Buzz asked the aliens. And here's how the aliens responded. "Yes, precisely," said the alien, adjusting its translucent glasses as if it was doing some kind of paperwork. "But we need to understand your most important habits, like how do you communicate over small screens? I do not understand, Miss Buzz." Miss Buzz was so baffled by the damn question that she stared at the alien, blinking in weird ways. "What? Like texting? Man, that's the whole thing. You guys ask Siri or whatever to tell you what to do. Buzz says, no, I just tell Alexa what to do. We don't ask. I tell that bitch what to do. You gotta recognize, Buzz told the alien. You gotta recognize. Buzz laughed, feeling more and more like she was part of some bizarre experiment. Nah, I just yell at my TV when my Cowboys lose. It's pretty effective. The aliens exchanged confused glances with each other. Very unconventional. Red Solo Cup in the building. One of them said, tell us more about nachos, please, Buzzy, please. Buzz then proceeded to give them a run of her favorite nacho recipe. Complete with extra cheese and jalapenos, of course. The aliens looked very intrigued, but clearly didn't know how to process the idea of food being that layered. You know. Buzz also likes the lasagna. You got the bottom shelf, and then you got the upper shelf, then you got the medium shelf, then you got the upper top shelf, and then you got the top shelf. Dude, the nachos is the same way. The aliens it blew their balls off by looking at this layered nachos. Buzz then proceeded to give them, you know what I mean? Buzz was like, I'm going to tell these bitches what's going on. Finally, after what felt like hours of nonsensical questions and discussions about football strategies, the aliens then decided that they had learned enough about Buzz. We are satisfied with our research. You may return to your planet, but please consider switching to Hulu. The ads on your television are very overwhelming. With a snap of their fingers, or whatever equivalent they use, Buzz found herself back on her couch. Her nachos mysteriously landed in her lap again. The TV flickered back on as if nothing had ever happened to begin with. She found herself staring at the same Twilight Zone episode that she was watching before. Buzz took a look down at her nachos and whispered to herself, well, at least I didn't steal my dip. She didn't think about aliens much after that day. She did, however, start paying closer attention to her cable subscription and considered even meditating, but she was never big into that. She just likes to buy things for her craft room. Not because she believed in alien abductions, but because it was probably a good idea to be prepared, not surprised. Prepared, not surprised, just in case, said Buzz. And that, my friend, is the story of Buzzy's alien encounter. A mix of weird, very weird, slightly terrifying, and unexpectedly funny nonsense. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on the next one.